You don't need a job, you need income, part 2. Everyone, welcome back. Let's kick this off with 3 punchy lines. A man that owns nothing cannot be bought. You must never feed animals in the national park. And you don't need more money, you need fewer needs. Now let's break this down. A man that owns nothing cannot be bought. So what does that mean? Well, we're in a world where everyone wants materialistic things. Everyone wants to keep up with the Joneses. Everyone wants the biggest house, the fanciest corporate job. I'm investment banker, regional sales director, so I can brag at a barbecue and tell everyone what I do, and I've got a finance car, and I've got this, and I've got that. And as a result, you own all these things, you're in consumer debt, and guess what? You need a job. That individual that wants all these materialistic things to keep up with society, social media, they want to flex the things that really aren't important in life and certainly won't be mentioned on your gravestone or even at your funeral. They chase that, which means they become dependent on the salary that is paid to them by their master. Now, why don't you feed national park animals? Well, they lose their hunting abilities, their survival instincts. They expect the food to be there every day from the humans, and they become lazy. They don't go out and hunt. What does that remind you of? Expectation, handouts, society. People expect. They want the government to take care of them. They want their corporate pension to look after them when they're 70, 80 years old. It's all expectation, rather than going out and actually becoming dependent and self-reliant. You know, it is the perfect analogy of what society is. And then you don't need more money, you just need fewer needs. And that is letting go of all those materialistic things that you think you want to compete and keep up with everyone else. But let me remind you, the Joneses are broke. The really important things in life, and I'm not going to go over this again, but they're family, memories, freedom in movement, your finances, your independence. That's what's important. To be able to say no, choice, you know, have the ability to say, oh, I don't fancy doing that today. But if you're within the system and you need a job, although you actually don't need a job, you just need to become financially independent, you will be stuck. Which brings us on to the next point. The system is all planned. It's all rigged. It's all against all of us. But you can play the game. You know, we're in a game of poker. We're all going to have different hands, but we can still win the game. But let me remind you, social media, the 9 to 5, what it wants you is scared, tired, and dependent. And I would say 95% of the world are all 3 things: tired, scared, and dependent. So how can you start to take back control? Well, we're going to go through some of the fundamentals and some of the tips and tricks that you can actually do in this video, you know, and it's bare basics. Really, it's all to do with money management, to be honest with you. But we overlook the small details which can actually work us towards a life of freedom and independence. And we're going to talk about that. But let's talk about the rewiring that needs to happen first and foremost, because if you look at this bigger picture that we're in, think about the news, for example. Think about the cost of living crisis. What does that do to people? Why do people think that they need a job? Well, if you're someone that listens to the radio and you turn on the news every day and you listen to the recession that we're in and the cost of living crisis, you think, oh my God, prices are going up and, you know, I'm so grateful to have my job. You actually convince yourself, you solidify, you put it in concrete that the only way you're going to survive in this horrific world of where prices are constantly going up is I need a job. And then you start telling yourself that it's a privilege to have a job. And I've spoken about this in other videos. You know, you tell yourself, well, I'm so lucky because look at the world that we're in. It's just not affordable, and therefore I'm glad I have a job. Whereas really, you've been sucked into the system. Do you know how pure and how much better your life becomes, especially mentally, when you switch off the news? Do you know, I don't listen to the radio, I don't watch TV, I don't listen to all the propaganda of CNN, BBC, Sky News. I don't listen to any of it. Because it is all designed to make you scared and fearful and grateful for having a job. Social media, what it does is it tells you that you should be striving for the big numbers, the 10K, the corporate job, again, investment banker, senior this, regional that. And therefore you're always chasing something else. The goalpost is always moving. You'll also have fearful people tell you that anything else other than having a job is scary and risky. Being the rebellion is bad. I'll give you an example. When I was at my last job, they kept pushing us for more and more work. And I said, you know what, I'm done with this. I said, we keep staying late because the workload keeps getting put over and we're all leaving work late, right? So I said to everyone, tomorrow, let's make sure we all leave on time and we stay united and we make a point that we're not going to carry on staying late because the work keeps getting rolled over to us and we're going home later and later each night, and enough is enough. And a couple of people said, yeah, sure, we'll leave with you, Aaron, and all that kind of stuff. But there was no unity because there was one woman called Anne who said, no, it's fine, I'll stay and I'll do it. Now, Anne was sort of in her early 50s and she was fearful. She needed the job. She had bills to pay. You know, she was an older lady, or a slightly older lady to what I was. I was in my 20s at that time. And she wouldn't stick together and unite and rebel to actually go against the system and say, we're not going to be treated like this. And what happened is everyone else said, well, we're not going to leave because then we're going to be penalised and there'll be a consequence for us. And I chose to leave. I chose to respect myself to say, I'm not going to continue to be bent over a barrel, go home late, I'm not being paid extra, and this is starting to become an expectation. But because there was a kink in the chain, in the armour, which was Anne, everyone else crumbled and I looked like the rebellion. But yet I was the one that just respected myself to say, no, this isn't okay. So now I want to tie this into the fact that you don't need a job. You've been brainwashed to think you do. You've been brainwashed, or most of society has been told or have grown up thinking that because, you know, parents and again, I am actually just challenging most of your friends or your parents' beliefs. I really want you to be open-minded with this, and I think this is a good time for me to say my videos are not for those who want to remain in the job. So let me address something. I know there will be someone in the comments right now who will say, well, Aaron, if everyone was going to go and make their own money and become a business owner / entrepreneur, content creator, who's going to do the jobs? I don't care, because that is not who my message is for. I'm trying to wake the people up who do know that there is more to life. The ones who this isn't sitting right with you. This unfair exchange of time of giving 40 hours a week, 8 to 10 hours a day, for maximum 2 weeks holiday every year, and you know that this just isn't right, and you're meant to retire at 70 years old, and that's meant to be okay. That is who I am aiming towards. I'm waking the people up who just need that nudge, the ones who are just sitting on a bit of a fence at the moment because you know there is something not right about this system. My videos aren't for the wage slaves, the ones who have no ambition, the ones who cannot stand people who live a life of freedom and one by design. My videos aren't for you. And again, to answer the question of, well, Aaron, if everyone was a business, I don't care. Because that's not me. There will always be people who will do the jobs. Because statistically, that's the way it works. There's 1% of people who run businesses and who live a life of freedom around the world. 1%. So there will always be people that will do the job. But anyway, let's get back on track. So what I want to do is challenge all of you just to make your first £100 on your own. £100 within a month. That's all I want all of you to do. The ones who have got that fire in your belly, please try and make your first £100 a month. Because do you know what's going to happen when you make that first £100 a month? you are going to realise it is the beginning of something very special. It's the beginning of independence, financial sustainability. Because when you realise there are literally a million ways to make income without a job, you know, strip back the bare bones. Get rid of the expenses you don't need. Get rid of all the things in your life that are a financial drain with no reward, that have no return on investment. Get rid of all of them. Get rid of the direct debits you don't need. Control your money. Start heavily saving. Start investing more. But start to make your own money. And you watch how realise everything that I'm saying becomes a reality, becomes the truth. Because when you make that first £100, you realise, I'm going to do that again and again and again. Make a process out of it. Create a VSOP. Automate it. Double down. Spend more time doing this. Wow, I've just made my first £400 in a month. I just made my first £1,000. Well, hang on a minute. My 9-to-5 job is only £2,100 a month. If I do this 7 more times, I've replaced my income. If I've replaced my income, I gain back my time. I can then go all in on myself, and now I can work it around me and my family. And if I double down in all areas of my life, socially, mentally, physically, financially, and I lock in, I could potentially get to 5 figures on my own a year, potentially 6 figures. You can. We've got everything at our fingertips. Everything that you need to teach yourself how to become more entrepreneurial and run your own online modern business and generate, yes, I'm going to say it, passive income, you can do it. What don't we have at our fingertips to teach us everything that we need to know about business? Someone tell me in the comments, what do we not have access to that cannot teach you absolutely everything? I dare someone and I challenge them to tell me. And don't give me the nonsense of, well, you need money to make money. No, you don't. I come from a family that had diddly squat money. No involvement in business or entrepreneurship. It was simply creativity and an absolute desire and a will to win and get myself in a better position for me and my family. It came from nothing. So don't give me this whole bull of, well, you need money to make money. You don't. That's absolute nonsense. You don't need bank loans. You don't need rich parents. You don't need anything. You need self-drive. You need belief. It's so important. Your mindset is so important. You need to get around winners. You know, I really urge you to get around other business owners and entrepreneurs. And if you don't know how to, well, go online, go onto Eventbrite, go onto Google, search networking events, search investor, business, marketing, sales events in your local area, book a free ticket or pay for a ticket and go and meet people. And if the ticket costs you 25, 30, 40 quid to go, so be it. Don't have a curry that weekend or don't go out for a pizza. Put that money into networking and start building your network, which will change your life and open up many doors. Now look, I know I'm coming in very, very punchy, but that's what I'm like as a person. I'm not fluffing my words. And it's funny actually, because I know the way that I come across is I'm very straight to the point. I don't beat around the bush, and that rattles some people's cage, but it only rattles the people that are insecure about the things that I'm saying, and it's a reflection on their life, not mine. You know, I'm living and breathing this. It's only the people that get irritated and triggered by me exposing the lies and the system are the ones who know deep down they can never get out. And they'll be the people that will always do the jobs. So, look, make your first £100. Even, I want to give you this. I have a part 1, part 2, part 3 tutorial. Part 1 tutorial will pop up on screen. This is the fundamentals to start your own business and replacing your job. Part 2 tutorial is what business models will replace your job. And part 3 is how to build a cash flowing, sustainable, monetized personal brand from the things that you love. You know, truly passion into profit. 3 tutorials will be in the description of this video. I guarantee you, my promise to you, if you watch all 3 videos and you commit 12 to 36 months of your life to applying all the information that I share for free in those videos, over 4 hours worth, you'll escape a job and you'll live a life by design. not one that's assigned to you. You'll be the creator, not the consumer, and you won't be bent over backwards by this system. You know, there are just too many ways to make money for us to hate our jobs. You know, there's something like 3.4 billion working adults around the world, and 80% hate their jobs. Why are more people not using what we have at our fingertips? And I haven't even begun to mention about the amount of jobs that will be made redundant on the mass scale in the next 2 years. I don't think people are taking it seriously when you've got Bill Gates, Elon Musk, the powerhouses who are openly saying, learn AI, move with it, adapt, adopt, add new strings to your bow, add new skill sets, don't become stagnant, otherwise you are going to financially struggle. I don't know why more people aren't taking it seriously. People still are burying their heads in the sand. I can do these videos until the cows come home. There'll still be people that will just put the blinkers on and go, no, won't affect me. No, it's not going to get me. I'm going to be all right. No, I'm going to be all right. And Mark, Steve, Lucy, can we have you in the office, please? Unfortunately, you're up for redundancy. What? How come? Well, basically a robot does your job. You're joking. Oh, I should have listened to that guy 2 years ago when he was saying these redundancies were coming. I don't know anything new. I've got a huge mortgage because I own all these assets. I've got all this finance. I've got all this debt. Again, going back to what I said at the beginning of this video, a man that owns nothing, cannot be bored. It's as simple as that. Look, my videos aren't for me. They're for you. So you can take the positivity, the wake up, the urgency out of the information I'm sharing with you, or you can get triggered by it, you can get annoyed, and you can feel like it's a personal attack on your situation and jobs as a whole. It's really not. It's really not. Again, I'm going to live my life. I'm going to finish this video. I'm going to go have my breakfast, and I'm going to carry on with my life. And what you do is totally up to you. Like I said, it doesn't affect me. I hope the information does help and pushes you, especially those who, again, you know that you're destined for more than just going in and on repeat for up to 46 years of your life, 3,800 weeks we get on this earth, and most people work between 1,900 to 2,000 weeks of their life. So you get about 1,800 weeks to your own in an entire lifespan. Listen to that. That's mad. Most people, unless you break out of it. Anyway, you do not need a job. You just need income. So go and make your own. I hope this helped. If it did, let me know in the comments. Have you started? What's the plan for 2026? Do you feel that you're locked in? Let me know in the comments. Until next time, my good people, I will see you all very soon in the next video. Peace out.